Joining me this morning, News 9 sports contributor Dusty Dvoracek. How are you doing out there?
Fantastic out here in the desert for Super Bowl 57. Here all week from Radio Row. It's been unbelievable. Joe Montana I talked with this week. Emmitt Smith I spoke with as well. And being a huge Cowboys fan, unbelievable. But talked to so many different celebrities, former players, Super Bowl champions, Hall of Famers. And I mean, it's just a real buzz and excitement about this game.
Oh, I'm excited to see how the game turns out. Let's talk about Patrick Mahomes. We know his health has been a concern. What are your thoughts? Do the Chiefs really need him all the way healthy to win this Super Bowl?
Absolutely, they need him fully healthy. And look, it's obviously the ankle everybody's still kind of questioning. We saw the last play in that AFC Championship game. I don't think the ankle is going to be that big of an issue. He made that nice scramble, that huge run that led to the game-winning field goal. And now he's got 2 more weeks removed to really get that ankle exactly to where it needs to be. It's one of the biggest factors, biggest issues in this game. And yeah, Patrick Mahomes will need to be healthy. I think that's going to be fine. I think the bigger thing with this game is a couple of Sooners. Creed Humphrey taking the second round of the 2021 draft, who's an all-pro center now, and then the tackle, Orlando Brown. That offensive line for Kansas City, this is a massive spot for them. They're going to have to step up and play well and slow down what's been one of the best pass rushes we've ever seen in the history of the league in the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, you touched on it, the Sooners in the Super Bowl. Well, what team can really take Jalen Hurts as their own? Do we say OU or Alabama? What are your thoughts on that?
Look, I don't want to cop out because typically you got to pick a side, right? You're one or the other. But I don't think you can tell the Jalen Hurts story without both. And he was such a great player at both places. Go back to when he was at Alabama and his true freshman year. He plays in a national championship. He had a game-leading touchdown run, leads him back to another national championship as a sophomore, only to lose the job at halftime and in the next season to Tua. But he stuck around. He stayed there. It's a massive part of the story of Jalen Hurts. But then going to Oklahoma, the way that he developed, the way that I think Lincoln Riley utilized him and gave trust in the Philadelphia Eagles and the rest of the National Football League of exactly what Jalen Hurts was capable of was massive. And Jalen isn't in this spot. He wouldn't have been drafted in the second round had it not been for Oklahoma. So, look, when he was drafted, it's Oklahoma Sooner, Jalen Hurts. I will say I'll give Oklahoma a slight lean.
Now, I only have a few more seconds left. Game predictions, what are your thoughts?
I've been all over the place. I picked Kansas City before the season started to win the Super Bowl. But I actually like the Philadelphia Eagles. And as a Cowboy fan, it pains me. I'm going to say 27-24 Eagles win. I had Lane Johnson, former Sooner, on my SiriusXM Mad Dog radio show all season long each week. And he was fantastic, and he's kind of won me over a little bit. But I think that offensive line, that rushing attack is going to be a little bit too much. I'm a line of scrimmage guy. I think the Eagles have the best offensive line and defensive line in the National Football League. And I think they overcome Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Eagles win 27-24.
You took my prediction as well. Dusty, thanks for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.